What are the most common batch processing errors and how to prevent them? Imagine running a batch process that stops halfway through or overwrites all your files. It can be frustrating, but knowing what causes these issues can save you time and headaches. When you use Adobe software like Photoshop or Acrobat to automate tasks on many files, errors can pop up unexpectedly. Let's look at what these common errors are and how you can prevent them from disrupting your workflow. One frequent problem is script or action errors. Sometimes, scripts or recorded actions stop if they encounter a file type they don't recognize, a corrupt image, or an unsupported operation. For example, if a script expects only JPEG files but finds a PNG or TIFF, it might halt. To prevent this, always test your scripts on a small batch first and include error handling to catch issues without stopping everything. Memory and performance issues are also common. When processing large batches, your computer might run out of RAM or scratch disk space, causing Photoshop to freeze or crash. To avoid this, increase cache levels and history states in Photoshop settings, and regularly clear cache during long processes. Make sure your scratch disk has enough free space before starting a batch. File naming conflicts can cause files to overwrite each other if your naming rules aren't specific enough. For example, if all files save as image1.jpg, the last one saved overwrites the previous. Always include unique identifiers like serial numbers or timestamps in your file names. Use Photoshop's batch options to control where files save and prevent overwriting. Save and destination errors happen when actions with save as commands conflict with your batch destination settings. Files might save in unexpected folders or encounter permission issues. To prevent this, set clear destination folders in your batch process and avoid embedding. Save as commands in your actions unless you plan for it. Dialog boxes popping up during processing can interrupt your workflow. These include color profile warnings or file open prompts. To keep things smooth, disable or suppress these dialogs in your batch settings so the process runs without interruptions. Error handling is another key point. If your batch process doesn't skip problematic files, it will stop entirely when an error occurs. Always set up error handling to log issues and continue processing remaining files. This way, you don't have to restart the entire batch from scratch. Testing your actions or scripts on a small group of files before running a large batch is a smart move. It helps catch issues early, saving time and preventing errors from affecting hundreds of files. Also, when using Adobe Bridge or the batch dialog, choose the right source and destination options. Enable override action open and override action save as to keep your workflow consistent. By understanding these common errors and applying these simple tips, you can make batch processing in Adobe software more reliable and efficient. This means fewer surprises, faster results, and more time to focus on your creative work.